Everything you desire is waiting for you to claim it. There's no creating involved, only invention through imagination and building through action. You are at the center of all your desires, dreams, and achievements. Welcome to Designing Your Life Today, the podcast that's all about your success, achieving your goals, building wealth through your business, and building your most passionate, powerful, magnificent life. Discover ways to use your purpose to connect you to serving others and living your dreams. I am Pat Council, and I know you are built by design to win. And it all begins with knowing how to tap into your success energy. Let's get on the path of discovery, decisive action, development, and unwavering dedication to your life's calling. It's time to embark on a transformative journey where your deepest passions become your most rewarding achievements. Embrace your power to shape your destiny, because this is your moment to do life with power. Hello, Power Up Nation. I'm Pat Council, and we're going to talk about 3 ways to earn money at home on Designing Your Life Today. So many people are concerned about losing their jobs due to AI, artificial intelligence, coming in and doing the work for them. There are people who have already lost their jobs and they're looking for things to do. And some people don't want a job because they like the idea of having freedom. So what I'm going to do is share 3 ways that you can earn money at home. And I think you're going to like these 3 ways. Now, in future Thriving Thursdays, I'll be sharing some ideas, different ways that you can actually earn money at home, businesses that you can start that really don't cost a lot. And some of them don't cost anything. And one of them that I'm going to share on today's podcast, it does not cost you anything to get started. But before we get into these 3 ways that you can earn money at home, I want to remind you guys that I am going to jumpstart or restart Pat Council Live on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to that channel, please go to youtube.com/Pat Council Live and go ahead and subscribe, because there are already some videos there as well. And you can also listen to this podcast on your YouTube channel or on my YouTube channel. So with that being said, that's the first thing. The second thing is, before I share these 3 ways to earn money at home, I want to remind you that in order to be successful at anything, you have to prepare your mindset. You have to have the right mindset. You have to have the belief that you can make this happen. You have to be prepared for the fact that there is going to be a learning curve. And the good thing about these 3 ways that I'm going to mention is this is a small learning curve. Some things, when it comes to online marketing and building a business, takes a long time. And there is a long, huge, wide learning curve. But the 3 that I'm going to share, you can start these right away and position yourself to earn money. I want to encourage you to have some goals in mind when you start these businesses, when you choose the one that you like the most. So not only do you need to prepare your mind, you also want to prepare your heart. In other words, what excites you? What do you feel in your heart of hearts that you're going to love doing this? This is something that you can't wait to wake up the next day and do, or every single day, and start working on this. So get excited about the business that you're going to choose. Now, the thing about these businesses is that you don't have to do them forever. If you have a larger purpose or a different business idea in mind, and you just need some extra capital to make sure that it works or to get it off the ground, these businesses can actually help you. Or you can actually do these businesses, take them and turn them into your main income producing type of business. Okay, so with that being said, let's talk a little bit about this. Now, this one is kind of fun, and I looked into this one. I have done it maybe once, but I wasn't excited about it, as excited, because it took up some of my time that I would prefer, let's say, staying behind my computer. But for those of you that like to be out and about and you want to make some great things happen, you are going to love this business. So it's called Secret Shopping. So you can actually become a secret shopper, and that's kind of fun. And this is where you get paid by companies to shop in stores and to collect data. Now, a lot of people order online these days, but there are still lots of stores out there that would love for you to show up and be a secret shopper. For example, coffee shops is one. They would still like you to come in and kind of be their secret shopper and collect that data. And this can be a lot of fun. You can do the small jobs. You can start out small and like you're going to grocery stores. Okay, those are going to be around for a while. And coffee shops, as I mentioned. And you can earn, let's say, as little as $200 to $300 a month extra money just doing these jobs. Now, the beautiful part about this job is that they have something called the Independent Mystery Shoppers Coalition. And this is where you can learn about video secret shopping, where you wear a hidden camera and you record a mystery shopping visit. Now, there are a lot of rules and regulations that come with that. And of course, they're going to teach you once you get into that program. And the beautiful part about these videos is these video shops, they pay from $100 to $200 per shop. So there are some people that are earning $5,000 to $10,000 plus dollars or more each month doing the video secret shopping. So this is something that can be very lucrative, but at the same time fun, especially if you like shopping, if you like learning about new products and paying attention to customer service and these kinds of things. Now, I'm going to tell you how to get started or where you can find information. You want to make sure you choose reputable companies. In other words, companies that will pay you what they promise. And you can find a list of reputable companies where you can shop for them. You can find them at imfcinfo.com. So that's IMFC website. And I'm going to put this in the show notes, that link, so you can go ahead and click on that link and you can check it out and see if there's something you might be interested in. Shop, get paid, and it's just fun. As I said, I did this maybe once or twice, and then I thought, you know what? I don't want to get up and get, dress all the time and always put on makeup and that kind of thing. Not that I had to put on the makeup, but I would prefer to work in front of my computer, and I wanted to be able to kind of not go out as much. But if you love shopping, if you love going to these stores and checking out the different products and the customer service and different things that they want you to check out, then by all means, this is something that can be very profitable to you. One of the places that when I was starting out and I decided I wanted to just kind of see what this was all about, they wanted me to go to Red Robin where they make the burgers. And I thought, oh my goodness, if I have to go to, these kinds of restaurants and these fast food places, are you kidding me? I have to work hard enough to make sure I'm healthy, physically healthy. This would not do for me. But this might work for you. Again, you can go to imfcinfo.com and you can find out more information. You can work this 5 to 6 hours a day if you like, or less. So it just depends on what you want to do. Okay, so number 2, if you have some old clothes, you can try selling your clothes on a website called Poshmark.com. Now, I have sold some clothes, but not on Poshmark. But I think about that and I say, wow, you know what? When I was in real estate, I had so many really nice clothes and expensive clothes. I sold some of those, as I said, on consignment, but this is a great place. I could actually sell some of the ones that I still have. So with that being said, just to tell you a little bit about Poshmark, as I said, you can get rid of your old clothes, and it's a marketplace where you can sell new and gently used items. And you can sell a few pieces, or you can just kind of turn that into a business also. So how do you turn that into a business? Well, you can buy items at discount retailers, secondhand stores, even yard sales, and you can resell them for a profit. This is a great way to make a little bit of extra cash. I know of one person, she's making between $8 to $1,000 extra dollars a month. She's not doing it full time. She just does a little bit. Poshmark takes 20% of every sale. But for the sales that are under $15, they take a flat fee of $2.95. So after she sells the item, then Poshmark emails her a shipping label and she mails it. So this is really something that can be quite fun, and it's a great way to clean out your closet if you have some gently used clothes. And number 3, this one would prove to be very profitable for me. And I did this one actually for a long time because I have a lot of books. And if you've been listening to this podcast beyond, I don't know, maybe a year, if that long, I often mention the fact that I have thousands of books. And so I do literally have thousands and thousands of books. And there was a time when I reached a point where I thought, oh my goodness, these are books that I've read and I'm never going to read these books again. Now, the beautiful thing about the books that I had before I sold them is I take really good care of my books. I don't crease the binders that they come in, how they're bound. I don't crease the paperback if they're paperback. I don't crease them. My books look brand new. So the only thing I would say in some of them, there's highlights, and I highlight very neatly. So where I'm going with this is a third way that you can make money, and that's selling your books on Amazon. So you can actually sell your books on Amazon, and let me tell you, you can make a lot of money. You can sell books on Amazon Marketplace, and you'll be surprised how quickly these books will sell. So instead of taking the books and just giving them away, and there are some books I have given away because it's something I wanted to do, but I had so many until I decided, you know what, I'm going to sell some of these books and at least recover some of my money. And so it's a great way for you to bring in some extra cash if you're a reader and if you have a lot of books. Now, you can also buy books at garage sales and estate sales. When I was in real estate, I saw books. Sometimes there would be a house that would go into foreclosure and the banks would pay my company to go in and clean the houses. And so I would pay someone to clean the house, but I would go and look and see what was there in the house first. And I found some really great books. Now, I sold those books, but one book I still have, which is Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. It's a phenomenal book, and I still have it on my bookshelf today. And it proved to be extremely valuable to me in terms of the information that's in it. But other than that, I sold a lot of those books that I found. I didn't find that many, but the ones that I did find, I sold them. So with that being said, you can actually put old books on Amazon. And when I say old, I'm talking about books that you're not going to read again. And here's the other beautiful thing. If you go to an estate sale or if you go somewhere and you buy these older books, or you'll be surprised how many of these books are no longer in print, and people are excited to have these books and pay extra. for these books. I know of one person, and it's not me. I wish it was. She earned about, she started earning $10,000 a month. Now, I wasn't that serious about mine. I just wanted to sell the books the extra books that I'd accumulated so I could make space. And you know what I did? I filled the space up. I bought more books. But I was making somewhere between as little as $2,500 a month to as much as $3,500 a month from selling books that I had. So that tells you how many books I had. So with that being said, these are just 3 ways that you can work at home and you can actually earn money. And these are actually kind of fun. So I'm going to share some more of these and some of the coming Thriving Thursdays as they come along. And if you want to suggest some to me, you can send me an email to patcounsel@patcounsel.com, because you know what, you guys, instead of everybody worrying about money, or so many people worrying about money and what they don't have and not having enough, or being downsized or worried about AI, these are some of the things that you can still do. I mean, AI, it's taking over a lot of jobs, but in Poshmark, for example, one of the things I do know is human beings, I think we're going to always wear clothes, and I don't think AI is going to take that from us. So these are things that I think will outlast AI. So also the secret shopper, being a secret shopper, people are always going to buy stuff. And you say, well, what happens if everybody starts to buy online? I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but even if it does, even these companies want to know, want someone to test these products and try these products. As a matter of fact, Amazon.com does that. And so think about this, and you can actually get paid. In some cases, you can pick up some extra products that you might like and use that money to either invest it, because the stock market is not so bad right now. So use that money to either invest it or to put it towards a business that you've always wanted to start, or whatever you want to put it together, or put that money towards. There's so many different ways. And so I'm sharing these because I want people to understand that you don't have to sit around and worry about money. You just have to open your mind and be creative and see what is out there that's available for you. And so these are 3 things. And as I said, I'll be mentioning some in some of the upcoming podcasts that I have for you. So with that being said, that is all I have for you right now. And in the meantime, as I said, you guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be on YouTube shortly. We're going back live on YouTube. We're going to keep doing Designing Your Life Today, but we're also going to go live on YouTube. And if you are not on my email list, you can get on my email list by going to designingyourlifetoday.com. When the box pops up, put your information in there and let's hang out together. Well, online. In the meantime, I want you guys to do life with power, knowing that you are built by design to win.